What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, people? This is Just Roy, aka Just. How we doing out there? Been a minute. I'm sorry. Been getting caught up in the basketball, so forgive me. I truly apologize. The other night, Spurs put it on my team, Miami. Even though I'm not a Miami fan, not a true fan. I'm from Michigan, from Detroit, live here in Phoenix. Go figure, huh? But I am riding that Miami bus. LeBron is the truth. I hope that he pulled through. Spurs kicked ass last night. I'm gonna give it to them. They beat him by then. They were 35 points, I think, and it was ridiculous. But anyway, to the topics today. We're gonna be talking about love and hip hop. I'm gonna kind of squeeze in some things today. My other thing I like to talk about, real talk. That's gonna be later down the road. What else? Verses. Like right now, I say Miguel versus Prince, but ain't really no verses. I mean, it's like, you know, Prince plays all this music, but we'll get back to that later. So scratch that for right now. Let's get to love and hip hop. We could start off with Erica and Scrappy, and Bucky from Flavor of Love, as you know. But Scrappy is a trip. Brother caught up in a situation that he got himself into. And Bucky, she fallen or still has feelings for him. And she, you know, when you go into the episode, she's massaging his back and she's talking about, oh, he's bad for me, but yeah, it feels so good, even though it's wrong. And it's just craziness. I mean, it's like, you know, you shit that you know you're supposed to leave alone, but yet you go to it. And it's just crazy. Erica, she seemed like she moved on. You know what I'm saying? That's for this episode. We don't know yet. She's taking her kid to a spot where Tracy, the DJ for the radio station, whatever, and she's friends with Bucky, which I don't understand that. So I don't know whether if Tracy playing both sides or straddling the fence. I don't know. I mean, I hope everything she's trying to say, she don't seem like she's instigating anything. She's just trying to say, well, you know, maybe you need to sit down with Bucky and talk to her, see where her head at. And Erica said, yeah, we need to do that. But back to Erica and Bucky. Not Erica and Bucky, but Scrappy and Bucky. Bucky and Scrappy get into it. Said, you know, she's telling him like, you know, I'm still hurt by the fact that, you know, I did all this for you. I showed you my love. I showed you that I'm a real woman. And what you did, you proposed to your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? You ain't tell me none of this. 6 days before, you know, you did what you did, but when you proposed to her, we fucking. And which I understand, but my honest opinion, you knew what you was getting into with this man. You know he been going back and forth with this chick. You know what I'm saying? So let's get off of that. Stevie J and Jocelyn. Jocelyn is I would say my boo. I ain't for tricking, but hey, I don't want to give it. But anyway, but Jocelyn is fine. She's really, I say, in love with this dude, but she feel like she's giving too much and not getting nothing out of it. And you know, he's talking about he want to work with Shay Mack, and Shay Mack talking about she want to work with Jocelyn, and as doing a track together. And Jocelyn really kind of looking at Shay Mack like, well, you kind of remind me of myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, I started this way, you know, being with him like this. And if he need to work on my project, not your project, then get my shit done first, and then we'll decide later if this and this going to happen. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Stevie J, I think after he lost the situation with Mimi, he's just trying to find his place. That's honestly and truthfully. And just to throw something at you, I guess that beef with him and Benzino is really real, because Benzino made a video with a Jocelyn lookalike to talk about homie smashed her. You know what I'm saying? I saw the video. The chick looked just like Jocelyn. I mean, even body-wise, short hair. I mean, just damn. I mean, he's got her in the bathroom. He got her in bed, and he's talking about like, wow, I smashed the homie. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? they calling her all this and that, a prostitute or whatever she may be, or wherever she may was. The fact that, you know, she's here now and that she's being relevant, I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna like this, you know, she came from nothing to something. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she's trying to do. The big picture. If I was Stevie J, I said, listen, we market you in such a way that you can't be stopped. You're a force to be reckoned with. But he's not doing that. It's almost like he's trying to control that situation. But she's so smart. If you pay attention to this latest episode, if you really pay attention to, you see how articulate Jocelyn is. Because even, remember before the first season, she had that thick accent and she was buck wild with it. Now she's a little bit more calmer, a little bit more, you know, like, well, you know, you need to be focused on me and not do what you do, and all that accent is almost out the door. She's like more like straightforward with it, and I respect that. But then again, she still see the big picture. Stevie J need to focus on her and not Shay Mack. And I'm not knocking Shay Mack's situation. She want to get in and make some moves, you know. And Stevie J is relevant out there, you know what I'm saying? He made hits for Mary J, Puffy, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day when he was part of the hit makers or hit squad, whatever you want to call it, that was on Bad Boy and stuff and whatnot. And he produced Biggie last album, God rest his soul. But you know, he needed to focus on her, my honest opinion. Mimi and Nico. First of all, let me be on the episode. Mimi and Nico get to talk and say, you know, she's like, well, you know, she's telling him about her this fashion design she want to do, about her business, the maid, and have a picture of her on a shirt. And he said, yeah, I got some ideas. And he said, well, I've been carrying you and you've been on my train. Stevie J on the bus. And she's like, hold the fuck up. All this train, bus, whatever, jet shit, I'm not going for it. Which I understand. And Nico said, well, hold up, let me rephrase my words and stuff, whatnot. And he tried to apologize, and she was just like, you know, kind of getting flustered with him. And she started asking her friends, Ariane, where she was tripping about the previous episode when they went to New York. Felt like Ariane is straddling the fence, and she's not. She just don't want to be caught up in the bullshit with her and K Michelle. And Mimi goes sees the psychic, and psychic said that Nico's not for her and stuff whatnot. And she said, you know what? The psychic said some things that she never told her about, and it's hitting the spot. And I'm like this, Mimi, you been there, done that. Get out that shit. That's the honest truth. Get out that shit. Grow up. Work on you. Focus on you and your baby. Focus on your business. Focus on your future ventures that you can have. And then also, just to throw this out here, rumor is that Nico was a stick-up guy from New York. That's why he came down to Atlanta. And they said that Fabulous has a cousin. I forgot his name, forgive me, but his cousin was a stick-up, and Nico was in that crew. His cousin was a stick-up guy, and Nico was in his crew. They got real hot up in New York, and Nico took off to Atlanta. So it's like he's more like a I say scam artist, or try to get over on people. And then he came down to Atlanta to get on, and he hooked up with Mimi. But I guess Mimi found out what he was really about. From what I heard, rumor is they broke up, that she kicked him to the curb. You know what I'm saying? It was coming, you know, it ain't no big thing. But let me see, Rashida and Kurt. Oh my God, this is the last one. We out of here with this. Rashida and Kurt. Rashida is doing her shoot, and he comes in, Kurt, saying, wow, you know what, this shit is over budget. I told you not to have a big budget. She's like, listen, it's my money, and if I'm spending my money, I can do the fuck what I want with it. And Kurt's like, well, if I tell you, don't do it, you don't do it. She's like, well, fuck you. I do the fuck what I want. Kurt said, you know what, that's your motherfucking problem. You hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you in the situation where you at right now. And I told you to take care of that situation about you being pregnant. She looking at him like, motherfucker, you caused this. And he said, how I know it's mine. Forgive me for laughing. She said, how do you know if it's, he said, how do you know if it's not mine? And she looked at him like, motherfucker, you got some balls. And he said, well, you're a rapper. You know what rappers are known for. I'm thinking like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got kids and grandkids together. That's some bogus shit to throw at your wife. You know what I'm saying? They get into it back and forth. And he said, you know what, I'm not feeling this. Well, she said, what you not feeling? You know what I'm saying? He said, well, I'm not feeling a lot of things. I'm not even feeling being your husband. She said, oh, you want to be my husband? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be my support team and shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And he just said, you know what? When the baby's born, I want a blood test and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? She writing out the check to the people and stuff, whatnot. And you know, she said, you know what? I'm done with your ass. Get the fuck away from me. And it was just like, it was just some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I hope them to, from what I heard and what I've seen, you know, that they're officially separated. Kurt been around Atlanta with different women and stuff, whatnot. And Rashida, she's pregnant. She's carrying on the best that she can. Big ups to her. I mean, I maybe it's some type of shit that they put in the plot. I hope so, but I hope it ain't no fake ass shit. But anyway, that's the thing with love and hip hop. All right. Also, I want to throw in about Chad the Single getting 30 days for slapping his lawyer on the ass. I saw the video court proceeding. Honestly, I think the judge was way out of line. I mean, like he was sincerely just like, yo man, thank you. It was like a gesture in the court. People in the court laughed and thought it was funny. She felt like he was disrespecting her court, which he wasn't, and he was trying to explain that. But getting 30 days for it, you know, it wasn't like he was clowning, but I do understand the situation. When you're in the court of law, you shouldn't even fucking move. Stand there, be quiet, keep your hands to the side, don't touch shit. And say, yes sir, no sir, or yes ma'am, no ma'am. The judge, yeah, she took it so far. Took it a little bit too far. And it was, you know, I feel for my man. He shouldn't have got what he got. He should have got his community service and made it happen. Also, I want to throw in Star from Buck Wild, you know, radio personality. My man's a fool. Star is a fucking fool. Why I say that? He's talking about he got his cousin, who's a big gossip blogger, knocked off her makeup artist, who was married. They fucked. He got her pregnant, and he dogged her. I mean, he's like, give a fuck about her. You know what I'm saying? She knew what she was getting into when she got with me. And Star so straight, laced, and cut dry. He said, man, listen, man, yeah, I fucked her. She's ragged, she's this and that, and you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking to myself, but what about your situation? I mean, like, you know, he was like, he said, one thing I don't fuck with is my money and my life. And he said, you know, he was talking about his sperm count is low. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, man, you're a little bit too much. You're a little bit too much. But that's starting Buck Wild. So anyway, Miguel versus Prince. Or is Miguel the new Prince? I did my, well, everybody know Prince is. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, I'm making some water. That's right. Miguel is from California. I forgot what part. He doesn't play instruments. He's a hell of a singer. Prince play every instrument you can imagine. He's on point. Wrote some hits. You know it. Red Corvette, Cream. We can go on and go on. Prince have produced for people. Shaka Khan, Tevin Campbell. Phenomenal. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Prince has put it down in the best way. Miguel is still new in the scene, but he's coming on strong. Besides the one situation of him jumping over stage and putting his ball all up in the lady's face. Now he's getting sued. Told you. But anyway, I would say there's really shouldn't be any verses to it, because Prince stand out way more than Miguel. But I would say Miguel has Prince qualities. I'm going to give you a first example. He's very exotic to look at. Dress his ass off. Prince was a dresser. Miguel's killing it. You know, and he's smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? I remember at the Grammys, Kelly Clarkson said, "I don't know who you are, but we need to do a record. You sexy as hell." I laughed my ass off. And but Miguel do have an exotic look that catches people. But he's a hell of a singer though too, because when he was on Good Morning America with Mariah Carey, he put it down. I mean, that Something Beautiful is the shit, and everybody want to work with this guy. I mean, if looks sells, then he's selling. But he has vocals. I definitely like his style. Where do I see him going? If he do it right, he's going far. You know what I'm saying? Will he be as big as Prince? Is yet to see. What else? I would love to see him in concert. I hope he comes here to Phoenix. Like to see how he do live. You know what I'm saying? Performance-wise. I've been catching him on YouTube live, and from what I see and hear, he killing it. Okay. Got some real talk we about to kick it with. Real talk is basically me sharing my thoughts with you about life in general and things that sometimes we overlook. Right now, I see a lot of youth overlook. Don't get me wrong, technology is good, and before I even bash it, or I'm not gonna say I bash it, but put it down. We do need it to an extent, but don't let technology keep you in a house where you so stuck on games or computers that you're letting yourself go a waste. I'm a active type of person. Gym, work, hiking, biking, outdoorsy types of person as much as possible. I even love the sun. I'm in Phoenix right now. It's hot as hell. But please, I emphasize this. Please treat yourself and show yourself some type of way where to get out and exercise and have peace of mind, have balance. You know, I've been reading an article how people been playing games and wondering how their body start changing, or some people are intimidated to go to the gym. And sometimes you know, gym may not be your situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go do the things what other people do. Do the things that suit you, that you're comfortable with. But please, if anything, get outside, breathe. I mean, it's like the way you see things nowadays. Everything is they're trying to monetize everything where you just do everything inside your house. They even got video games of exercising. You know, it's like when I'm gonna give you a prime example. When you see these so-called info commercials of guys saying they use this product and this machine, they lost this much weight, but yet the guy that's doing it all ripped up and in shape, and come on, do you really believe that individual machine did all that? No. And they want you to keep you in your house. No, get outside and exercise and stretch your limbs and legs and stuff or not. Trust me, when you try that, so much will change. So much you will look at life in such a different way. Don't let things hold you down where you're not able to live a productive life. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect or I'm doing everything right. God knows I'm not. But I try. You know what I'm saying? And and with that, me being said, I always give everything effort because I have kids. And if you go to my page, Just Roy 2, you'll see videos of me and my kids. We playing football. We doing things like that. I'm active with my kids. My kids is a part of me. And, you know, they're with their mom now. And when their mom called me, oh, they outside playing basketball. And that does my heart good to know that the things that I grew up with and done has been instilled in my kids. You know what I'm saying? And when they come back home after, you know, summer with me, these are the things I'm going to continue doing with them. So that's what I'm saying with as being productive, and don't let things or machines or computers or games stop you from doing what you want to do with your life. You know, try to eat right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying stop eating certain things, but try to eat it in a proportion where you can start losing weight and bettering yourself. And even the intake of pop, I don't drink no pop. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a drinker. I don't drink no beer or liquor or nothing. Done it, tried it, didn't move me. These are the things I like and I love with fitness. So I say to you, I'm going to end this on a note. Be as productive as possible. Let nothing hold you down. And don't let technology keep you from being you. Word? So this is your boy Just Roy, aka Just with Real Talk. I'm out. Peace.